When will Trump make a peep about his choice for VEEP? As Donald sails toward the GOP nomination, there's growing speculation who could be his number two, which is very different than Biden's handlers discussing his number twos. That's too easy. As the New York Post reported over the weekend, Trump's team had reached out to RFK Jr. early on about serving as VP. They, quote, wouldn't write it off. Well, it certainly would prove true, the old saying, politics makes for strange bedfellows. Something I remembered whenever I woke up next to B. Arthur. R.I.P. But despite that report, a top Trump aide said it's 100% fake news. No one from the campaign ever approached RFK Jr. or ever will. And it would also require RFK to switch affiliation again, as he's already been a Democrat, an independent, and a member of Planet Fitness. So like Jerry Nadler's penis when he looks down, the VP choice remains to be seen. Sorry, I apologize. Of course, there are other candidates on the short list, like Vivek, who's been seen on campaign stops with Trump after dropping out of the race. But for all we know, though, Trump's actual choice for VP could be hiding in Vivek's hair. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, she's got the looks of Marie Osmond, and as a wartime leader, she kept the peace between South and North Dakota. There's also J.D. Vance, Tulsi Gabbard, Elise Stefanik, but who else could he pick? Are there any other out there that would be worth mentioning? How about Ted Nugent, huh?
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, Antifa definitely won't attack the White House. Abe Lincoln, even in his present condition, he'll run circles around Kamala. Barbie, she's got more brains in her head than Kamala and less plastic in her face than Pelosi. And, of course, Brian Kilmeade. That guarantees no one will ever want to take out Trump. Who's that? What's that mean, the moaning? All right, Andrew, who would you like to see as VP? Have you thought about it?
Well, I mean, already considering that Biden effectively has Taylor Swift as his VP, you know, Trump's got to go outside the realm of reality here. He's got to do like it's Sexy Red, maybe, or you know, I'm thinking like 50 Cent, because that's what $1's worth now in this economy.
It is interesting how people in the hip-hop world are moving towards Trump. Trump doesn't have to do anything, just be himself, and the world comes to him. Kat, the one thing I liked about RFK was that he never blamed the voters for their preferences. Like, he was genuinely seemed to understand Trump voters or be interested in how they felt.
Yeah, and the fact that he's not a Republican, I don't think really would make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump isn't a Republican by the standard of what a Republican was before Trump entered politics.
True.
I mean, he completely changed everything. So I don't think that really makes any difference.
Yeah.
I'm now already thinking about a Trump Sexy Red ticket. I think we're the only people who know who she is. So I'm sorry that you guys don't get it. Because that was really, really funny. But I don't think it's going to be Mike Pence.
I know who Sexy Red is. I know who Sexy Red is. I love the gum.
Good for you.
Thank you. Kaylee, does it matter who he picks? It's just Trump.
It does matter who he picks. Look, first, credit where credit's due to RFK Jr. He's pulling in as a third-party candidate 15.8% of the vote. I mean, that's an enormous accomplishment. But I think it's safe to say if the Republican National Committee has an opposition research page against you, as they do with RFK, probably won't be the VP selection. However, Trump has to make up for the antics of the deep state. Russia collusion, Hunter Biden laptop, misinformation. We don't know what they have planned. So we need someone who can bring in independence. I'm just going to throw a name out there, someone like Glenn Youngkin, who Trump's only behind in the state by 3, and he's up 24. So.
That's not bad. Would they get along? I always think about, like, whoever he picks, they have to get along.
I think so, but Glenn Youngkin can do it. Look, Biden's down 17 in the state. Glenn Youngkin's up 24. Bring on that guy.
Yeah, you know, I like, okay, Scott Adams brings up Vivek, and it's because he believes it's a perfect compliment to Trump in the sense that Vivek explains Trump better than Trump does. He's like Robin to Trump's Batman.
Yeah, because that's really funny. But it's true in a lot of ways. Trump's surrogates are more on message than him. Like, to be serious,
wasn't always like that.
No, I was gonna joke, and this is a joke, and say that it should be Kanye for real. But he's made so many anti-Semitic comments. He's now president of Harvard. I was like halfway to a joke, and I'm like, he's got a job. Listen, if you want theories, okay, in the era of identity politics, I think he does need a woman of color. I would say Elizabeth Warren.
I saw that coming.
Good for
like
you.
a frisbee in the desert. That was coming when you said women of color.
We owed them one. But no, I mean, I think it's substantial. But what's important is it doesn't matter who he puts on the ticket. I think to prove a point, he should almost consider a centrist Democrat.
Joe Manchin?
No, I'm not even kidding. He would kill us for saying this, but our mutual friend Harold Ford Jr.
Oh, I'd love that.
Just to get him off the 5, though. I like it for the.
How dare you?
I'm kidding. But I like it for the country because I'd like somebody.
He's
who's
great.
a centrist
Harold
Democrat.
Ford would be a great president.
He'd be phenomenal.
I believe that. I would actually work for him.
Me too. And I would also laugh every day because the Democrats would call him racist Hitler.
Yeah.
Even though,
Yes.
like, who's this white supremacist? But old Harold.
So true. All right, up next, is it funny when a millionaire begs for money?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.